So we're in E minor, we're at 157 BPM. Ooh, I could flip this after changing that. Maybe that'll work. Okay, hang on. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. This feels like there's too much happening here, so I'm gonna delete that. Then maybe we can change the second half. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. Let me add another instrument. Maybe I could just repeat this. I know that it says it's a bass, but like I like the tone of it, so I'm just gonna take out some of this bass. Well, I bet if we put a bunch of effects on this, it would sound cool. So let's go with some delay. Chorus. Maybe halftime, because it is a little bit fast. Okay, now I kind of want to change this sound to a more synthy sounding thing, because this sounds more like a string than a synth. I think I'm going to do the same thing for this one and put like a lot of these same effects on it, except I'm going to take off the halftime. I might try gross beat on this. Okay, so the reason I have this one separated and not this one is because this one has a lot more, and I'm cutting a lot of it out, but this one has more low end in it. And I want to push these low frequencies kind of out to the side a little bit. Okay, I think as far as like the main melody is concerned, this is mostly it. So I think what I'm going to focus on now is adding like little accents and little sparkle things, little, what's the word for them? ear candies or whatever. Actually, in order to get those like ear candy sounds, I used to do this more often. I need to do it like now, even still, because it works. I'm gonna consolidate everything, and then I'm gonna like process it like separately from the original. So I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff to this. Okay, so I've got the same thing playing twice. So I'm gonna play with this one until I get something cool. That may sound ridiculous, but hold on, just give me a second. Give me a chance to season the food before you taste it. Okay, so some of these are a little bit harsh. The first thing I'm going to do is throw halftime on it. Oh! What? Hang on, I'm not done seasoning this food yet. That's just repeating. That changes a little bit, so I might do 2-bar. So what I might do is consolidate this as it is, and then like stretch it out. So, or I could either stretch it out, or I could fade the volume like this. So maybe. Ooh, I just got a really cool idea. Okay, let me finish this, and then I'll add the other idea, assuming I remember it. So I'm going to fade the volume out here, and then let it come back in, and then just repeat that. Except, I guess the second half we can go all the way to the end. This just makes it so it's not quite as busy. But here's my other idea. We could throw halftime on it again. But I'm going to automate it. So maybe we can have the halftime like barely coming in at the end as the volume fades out. So it's like changing as the volume fades. Actually, here's an easier way we could do this. I could just take the volume pattern, copy it, paste it to the halftime pattern, and then flip it. So as the volume cuts out, it becomes more like halftime bleeds into it more, and then I can make it a little bit more so, like this. So that you're getting a little bit of halftime bleeding in before the volume cuts out. Just to let a little bit more high end come through. Mostly want this like low end part of this coming through. That vroom vroom noise. Yeah, I want this part. That sounds so cool. Okay, let's consolidate that. Okay, let me go ahead and randomize some of the aspects of these patterns and then consolidate them. I think I'm going to skip on the timing randomization for this. Like I randomized the velocities a little bit. But because it's like a synthy kind of thing, like I don't know that I care that much about like how real it sounds. Maybe I'll do it for like the bass line, like this one, and not the other one, just so there's a little bit of, you know, little bit of change, a little bit of variation happening like from note to note. But like I said, it's more of a like a synthy melody. So it doesn't necessarily have to sound like a person played it. Okay, so let's listen back to the melody a couple more times. When I go to like turn this into a beat, I'll obviously add drums and arrange everything and mix and master and that sort of thing. But as far as the melody, this is probably the majority of what you're gonna hear. I may, when like I said, when I go to arrange this, I may add something to this. So, but this is the majority of like what you're going to hear in the melody portion of the beat.